Rubber.
Welcome to the first episode of the Fat Boy Slim Podcast. It's actually recording. This is how we're starting off.
It's really
Funk
not.
soul. Rubber.
Podcast. Oh yeah!
Immediately.
Immediately.
So what did you want to start off with?
I don't know what I want to start. I think we should just talk about our experiences over the last couple of weeks. They were shite.
Connor, why are you so bad at stuff?
So bad at living.
Where do you get that all? Do you have like a spare bottle of BPM? It's like, well, you got one, like a full one there. And then you have a backup.
Yeah.
A backup on your hip, that's holstered.
Connor's like always less than 2 feet away from a bottle of APM. I was at his house the other day and he's mad, just bought back like 4 of them. This is your daily supply, son.
Tomorrow we're gonna have to cut it down to 3. Then you're going on methadone.
You actually do have a
Itching all
problem.
over.
You actually are addicted to it. We are making light of it, but you are genuinely addicted to it.
Not that bad.
BPM for the
Placements.
Which
Product
spade
placements.
in you.
Product placements.
they don't have BPM
In
in
England.
Northumbria, so Connor's fuck. Go away.
They don't have it in England.
No,
Why don't they have it in England?
they sell it here.
Yeah, it's Irish.
Really?
It's Irish,
Is
yeah.
it?
Shit, I didn't know that.
It's made in Dublin.
Oh.
Wow.
Like all good things. Like Killian Murphy and
And heroin.
rugby.
No,
Dublin.
He's from Cork.
Yeah.
Rugby and
Things
Killian
up.
Murphy. 2 things that Ireland's exported. Rugby
Guinness.
wasn't made here. Rugby was made
No,
in
it's
fucking
English.
England.
Yeah.
What about
In the
Guinness?
town of Rugby.
Was it in Dublin?
That's fucking
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Was it like how Badminton was in Badminton Hall? It was called like
Yeah.
Cockery or something.
The Cockery. It's a place I frequent as well. Yeah.
Anyway,
Nigel, how are we going to visit the Cockery tonight?
we sort of went over it, but I want to talk about Connor's BPM addiction.
Fun, you can't see you in your camera.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Side profile.
Side
Oh,
profile,
fuck
fuck it. It's the best kind of profile because you ugly.
Ugly as fuck.
It's alright, I look like a bullfrog.
on a good day.
On a good day, like.
No, but BPM is 2 things I need. Focus and energy.
Don't have any
And di-
focus. You're the most unfocused person I know.
And,
Unfocused person.
Unfocused.
and diabetes.
Diabetes.
I talked to you before about this, right? I'm very hard. It's very hard for me to, 1, focus.
Yes.
And 2, look people in the eyes when I'm talking. So I think I might be autistic.
We were sitting in 7. Oh, where were we sitting?
Seven
Oh, we were
minutes.
sitting in the Bentley.
Oh, Bentley.
And you were just sitting like this. And you were trying to maintain a conversation and you just couldn't look me in the eye.
No, see when
I was really offended.
Yeah, but that's all the time. though.
no, like, see when you're
I've
sitting.
never noticed it.
Right. If I'm sat like this, like, it was actually closer than this. You can't
Connor.
sit
Connor, microphone.
you can't sit like this
I can and I will.
because then I start thinking, right, am I blinking too much?
Is he judging me?
Does one eye blink and he thinks I'm queer?
Like that, your
I've
mate's
always
dog,
noticed
like
that. You're always like looking away or something like that, but then you look for a while and then you back.
I thought it was just me.
Just in
I
general.
just find it uncomfortable. Like, why, they know I'm. Like, I just did it there now. You know I'm speaking to you, so why do I have to look at you?
I can imagine, like, I can understand if it's like at a job interview.
Oh, no,
Where-
I'm grand like that.
You don't want to look someone straight in the eye all the time, but on a normal conversation, you do it with your ma.
Eh?
You just look at Anne-Marie and she's like,
How about her?
You're looking at the dog.
Nice.
While talking.
Nice weather today.
I don't know. I only ever look eye to eye with Muller whenever, like,
you've done something wrong.
we're having an argument. Yeah, our son's serious.
So you like, we put them puppy dog eyes to work.
Connor, your uncle's dead. Oh no.
Oh, that's gonna be really weird for the people listening to this.
He's
So
not
it
dead.
is. They couldn't see him.
Oh, you know what we didn't do?
Only one's dead.
We didn't do the clapping yak.
Who gives a shit?
I know, it doesn't really matter.
It never mattered.
We'll,
It's
It's
always
just for the show off.
we'll link it up with Funk Soul Rubber.
But have you ever had that before where you just think you hear a song one way? You just-
Yeah.
like everybody in the world unanimously heard Queen. We Are the Champions. Everybody thought there was Of the World at the
but
end
that's
of it.
not
That's
that's not
never
like
been there.
that's not
What?
like
What is it?
And
We are the
Queen,
champs.
we
Aye,
are the champions.
what's the last word?
Of the world,
No,
which I am.
There's never been
No,
of the
I know,
world though.
but I thought there was, and
Yeah,
it genuinely freaked me out. It's not on the song.
No.
No,
There
it's
is
true,
no
yeah, it's
recording
true.
It's
of
the-
that
the
song
last
that
word.
has.
We are the
Of the
champions, my
world.
friend. Yeah,
Aye,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it does.
It's not on the song.
Never.
What
It's
the
not
fuck
on the
is
song.
Never.
What-
Really?
who-
It has never been on
Not
that
even
song.
as one phrase like we
Nope.
of the world. What
Not at
does-
the end.
what did
But
they
it's
say in
always
the end?
ended in like a climax of da 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 of the world. But it doesn't.
No.
So what does
There's
it say?
no recording of
Is
that
it
song.
just like
It just ends. It's so like off when you hear it properly.
It was
I'm
like there
gonna
was a.
give this a listen.
I researched it. It was
Fuck
like
it, put it on there.
a unanimous
I'm
I
thing.
actually
don't
curious.
know. They'll.
Of the world. Yeah, it's called the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
it.
remembering things incorrectly.
No.
That was that the Mandela effect. I think it was named after Nelson Mandela.
No, it was his cousin Steve.
No, it was like Steve Mandela. Mandela Hall in Belfast.
What was it? though?
What
What was it?
Everyone
It
thought
was
he
that
died in the
everybody
prison
thought he died,
in the
yeah.
80s. But he didn't.
Yeah,
He
he didn't.
Because
loved
he was president of South fucking Africa. Like, you know.
Yeah, it
So
was.
what there? So what's that to do with a song?
because it was like no, it's just
No, it's the Mandela
examples
effect. It's like one of the examples. Everybody
just
thought he
named
was
it
dead
after
when he
him.
was still alive, though. But everybody thought he was dead.
of
We
like
didn't
this
hear of him for
entire
so long.
cultural misremembering.
Aye. Like a huge group of people all misinterpreting something and
If I'm
I just
actually seeing your camera, you can see me more than you can see you.
I don't care. He's back.
Um,
I'm still gonna be like Alex.
Mental people think that the Mandela effect is like two universes colliding against each other. But it's not.
So that one universe Nelson Mandela died in prison, and then in our universe he loved and became
Mhm.
president.
And they're like converging.
But is that not just like fucking something to do with astrophysics, where there is multiple versions?
Yeah.
So there is another Connor, Ethan, Finn, and Ashton sitting in this room having a conversation.
But in one universe, I'm the French one.
Oh wow!
Do you know what? Do you know
Imagine
what I
that.
think?
Le Ethan.
It actually fucked through my head so much.
Le podcast.
It actually fucked through my head so much, right? If you give an infinite amount of monkeys typewriters, they'll eventually write Shakespeare.
All right. No,
It
I
was
don't know
the
if that's
best
real or
of
not.
times.
Of
It was
course it
the
is.
blurst of times.
Like, if they're just randomly typing, if it's infinite,
Yeah,
if it's
it's true.
infinite,
Aye.
obviously it's possible. Because if that's like saying, oh, they're not going to write ZHQ fucking 447.
Because
Yeah.
eventually, just
Yeah.
probability will dictate.
Aye.
That
All right, Shakespeare. Yeah,
eventually,
it's true.
I can't quote Shakespeare. but
I can't understand how people could like come up with that theory. Also, infinity is a long fucking time because it's forever. So
So there's
imagine
also,
anything's possible, really.
there's
Well,
also
that's-
like theories of infinite planets, probably.
Yeah,
And
well, the
there's-
universe is
yeah, So there's
always
a planet
expanding.
somewhere in some reality that is shaped like you.
Like me,
That
Oh,
has
like
a
looks like
rocks
Ashton?
that are
Sam.
just shaped like ocean.
ugly planet. It's like in Rick and Morty when everything's on a cob.
That's it.
It's all on a cob. Let's get out of here. So
That's
I
fucking weird.
freaky universe stuff to freak you all out.
Anyway,
Anyway,
let's talk about Keeper Country.
no.
I'm gonna let you lead the charge on this, Ocean.
No. So, for anybody who doesn't know, what-
Lucky people.
lucky people who don't know what Keeper Country is, for some reason, Northern Ireland in general, really,
No, North.
backwards country, eh? Fucking yeah, damn Northerners.
Think you're better than me?
Aye. They seem to like praise this whole like dirty hillbilly culture. And then there's this show called Keeper Country, and it's on fucking BBC One at like 7 o'clock at night. Everybody, if you want to go watch it, then drink a gallon of fucking bleach afterwards because your eyes are burning out of your head.
What's worse, the bleach or the fucking?
No, I'd
The
take,
jiving.
I'd take the bleach. So all they do is like show all these fucking
Spades.
these
They're not even
Spice.
spines.
They're
No,
like-
they're just pure culture.
pure
But see,
cultures.
see the thing was right. At the same time, it has quality birds. But like you seen them, mine the one I tagged you on. It was two boys, like best friends. They're like one was from fucking Armagh, and the other one was from like Fermanagh or fucking somewhere around there. And
They're all the same.
they were like the two best in the country for jiving, and the birds just fucking flock to them.
flock
They
to
get
them.
ultimate amount of puss.
They do. They do get some puss.
Yeah, but that's like.
And then hold on, I'll give one thing to the country community. Their birds are mental. They can take a dick.
Like
So
I don't know. It's just it's so backwards. Like from we're sitting here, 10 minutes up that way, it's completely fucking different. Like
Boys
dressed,
will
It's like a
dressed
nature
different.
documentary.
fight about the best tractor.
Like
Salmon.
Aye.
Or Massive Ferguson.
That's
like interests are different, clothes are different, talks different,
Music's different.
everything's different. Like if Patcher going out on a night out and he sees two boys fucking jiving,
That'd probably help one of them, or both of them.
Queer jive turkeys.
yeah.
I don't think dancing's acceptable unless you're completely fucking black.
You need to be black to dance, or you need to be good
Well,
at it.
I'm not.
If you're good at it, then. But no, you know what? We're off topic. Back to Keeper Country. So these fucking step up from mongoloids. They're like the Muscle Link. I think they went like fucking crawl on your hands and knees as a gorilla, sort of semi-formed human being.
That's what a gorilla's crawling their knees.
That'd be
Crawl on your
impressive.
hands and feet and you dick, right?
Yeah.
Knees crawling.
So went from that to like semi-formed human being where they walked but they were like Neanderthalic. Then it went boy who drives. Neanderthalic's definitely a fucking word.
My dad was a Neanderthalic.
Was he? I'll have you know, my father was a Neanderthal. But it went from that. Skipped one. The one it skipped was boys who wear checkered shirts, gold chains,
And drink Magners.
crosshatch jeans, and brown shoes, and only drink Magners. That's the missing link. So I think we should. I don't want to say genocide, because that's a bad word, guys. But
There's
I
definitely
want to
some sort of
say
camp.
some sort of
Labor
some,
camp.
some sort of labor camp where their muscular farmer bodies can be put to work. Even shires
Do you know what
of
would
different
be-
designs. I don't know. I hate them so much. I grew up around them too because I used to live in the country.
Still
And-
do you live in fucking Loveford?
It's a small town though.
It's not a town.
It's a town.
It's not a town.
It's a fucking
Barely
hovel.
That is a
It's
hovel.
barely a town.
No, I grew up around these people and they're fucking imbeciles. They
People.
really
Use
are.
people very lightly.
I like that video that you tagged me in of them. That was him that tagged me. Of them.
I tag in the video anytime I
guys.
see it because it's funny.
The guys going to the jiving competition. Who fucking jives? Not even people in the 50s jived.
Turkeys.
Even they thought it was fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Come on. Really?
But-
Just.
What is jiving? How does one jive?
It's
It's not even a fucking dance. It's like
It's like
you just swing this doll by her fucking arms round and
It's-
round a room like
it's like I don't know. It must have come from like American
country music.
country.
Yeah. There's another thing that gets on
I
my
don't find
fucking
it.
tits.
I do not find it acceptable. Like if I was out on a night out and I seen a wee boy shuffling, I'd fuck
No!
him. I'd just break his legs.
I'd probably
Like,
do the same.
Is that like a new thing?
Right.
I
New
think
thing? 'Cause I've never
the
heard
IRA
anything
should
else.
turn their focus away from drug dealers and move on to punishment beatings for anybody that jives.
Tell you
Jivers
what.
out.
Just like if you jive, you have a warning.
'Cause I thought you were
All
just saying-
jivers are targets.
Then if you do it again, then
We run you out of it.
no, they don't even run you out of town. They just do your knees in.
Mhm.
I'll
And then
tell you
if
what.
you try and jive again on your fucking stumps, you're dead, mate.
See what we're gonna
Buried in the
do.
field outside there.
Whenever we upload this video, it might be a long time. It could never happen.
I may
well-
have come to power
No,
and wiped all these motherfuckers out.
if I ever see someone out jiving,
Look at the camera. Is
This
this a
is-
warning?
this as a solemn promise now. I am actually. I'll slide tackle them. Doesn't matter.
Did you ever see
where.
that video of Saul Campbell where he like slides and it's basically at the halfway line and just slides into his own net? It's the most majestic
The only thing,
motherfucker ever.
the only thing I've ever seen of Saul Campbell
This
is
is
he's like,
ours.
I'll then attach that link onto this video.
You get like I mean,
But
young country man
at first when you said
fucked by
jiving,
Sonny Slicker.
I thought when you said jiving, like at first it's just like driving with a culture accent or something like that. Like just
Right,
just
jiving in the
about,
car.
never ever
jiving
drink a
about,
jive.
turn about or something like that. You know?
No,
that
bad accent.
misinterpretation was nearly as bad as jiving itself.
pretty much.
You weren't here, but I saw Fun do the poorest thing I've ever seen Fun do. He just had bread for his lunch.
I
fucking
did
loaf
that.
of bread.
Just a loaf of bread.
Why do you eat bread? There's a fucking toaster down there.
Oh my
good.
god.
I didn't give a shit.
It was just like I was sitting beside him, and I just saw him lean down every couple of minutes
That's the
and
worst
take
part.
out a new bit of bread. And he just kept on
The worst
going.
part. The worst part is that was for tonight.
That's-
Sandwiches.
that's
And I was
like
too
a-
hungry, and I was thought, you know what? I'll just eat
That's
a
like
fucking loaf of bread.
that's like something the homeless would do.
I don't give a shit. I just
A
don't give
homeless?
shit.
Homeless, not even the homeless.
Was it even good
homeless.
bread? Was it
Ugh.
like Brennan's
No,
50?
it's
I believe it was
fucking
Hovis.
shite.
I believe it was
Fucking
Hovis.
shea bread, like.
It was white bread, so
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking die.
I
You
know
gonna
what?
How much did you eat?
What?
How much did it?
Full loaf.
2 or 3 or
Oh, I
something?
thought you ate like the half faggot.
Ah, fuck. 2 or 3 or something. Just for appetite.
But it's still with no butter.
Aye, that's dry.
Give a shit. Don't give a shit. It's like that, just fucking sneaky man.
But
Sneaky
the
man.
Donald Tull probably thought he was gonna go feed some ducks. But
Salt.
you know,
Fucking go on.
he's gonna feed himself. That's pretty bad.
It's not as bad as the
Do you,
bean.
know what I can, do you know what I can just picture? See, whenever you bring your own sweets on the cinema, but you want to see other people, like other people, they're like watching you, so you eat them pure slide. I'm just eating like breadcrumbs.
Christ on a bike. It's like imagine you would have a bread sandwich
Did you eat the
to
crust?
spice things up.
Of course I did. Just didn't give a shit.
Did you eat the crust?
Ugh,
did.
Do you like
fucking
crust?
heathen, hey.
Eh? Not the top burnt, but
I like crust if it's nice bread. Like if it's
Well, I like most things if it's nice bread.
it's good bread.
What's your favourite
With, like,
bread?
I don't know.
I'm quite partial to Brendan's 50-50.
Are you 50-50? You all
It's
health.
got wee
You
seeds
on
in
a,
it.
you on a health kick, are you?
I don't eat that much bread.
Yeah.
I eat quite a bit of bread. I have a very savoury diet.
I've probably had like 5 bits of bread this year.
You're just
I
all
had more
about
than
that.
you today.
You're just all about
That's a
that dry
lie.
pasta.
Aye.
you eat baguettes a lot and take.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the house,
Yeah,
like
you're
sliced bread.
Yeah, but you're still eating rolls and stuff. That's still
Slice.
good. It's not
Shameless.
baguettes, by
No,
the
but
way.
The bread's really
Not
unhealthy.
baguettes.
Does it look like we care?
Yeah.
This,
Aye,
no,
I
this is
mean,
not a
come
health
on.
podcast.
Come on. I was just outside smoking a fag, and I dropped it in the ground. And I thought, no, I'm gonna pick that up and smoke more.
Well, why wouldn't you?
If you dropped like,
A bit of bread.
are there like certain things that are acceptable to drop on the ground and like pick up and stuff? Like if you were gonna like,
A
if
baby.
you dropped
No lads.
food on the ground, like say like a bit of bread, fucking like that guy. If you dropped some bread on the ground and like picked it up in time,
You're gonna have to wrestle with a pigeon. For
yeah. But like, if you dropped the bread on the ground on the street, you wouldn't pick it up and eat it. I would fucking pick it up and eat it. If you dropped it in the house, maybe because the floors are maybe a bit
Just
cleaner.
don't drop your bread.
But are there
Yeah,
certain
exactly.
things that
Clumsy
aren't
here.
acceptable to pick up? Like if you
No.
drop soup. Could you like sit on the floor with a spoon and try and like scrape it off the
I'm
ground?
just gonna
I'll
straw.
tell you a story. I think it was the last year of doing HE, and we did HE up until third year in St Joe's. Before you have to do it for like GCSE or whatever you choose. But we were on HE, and we were going on the RE next, and we made soup in HE. And do you know Davy Wilson?
I do.
He put his soup in a plastic bag,
No.
and
Nope.
it didn't have a spoon. And like, so, do you know like these, do you know these styrofoam cups? That there like busted. And it was in the plastic bag. And he just started scooping it out with his hand. And he had it like the bag. Do you know where you put your like your bag on your chair? He put the fucking bag around the chair. It was just it's like slurping fucking vegetable soup out his hand.
Like, I don't know why.
He's
it
mad
is,
here.
but,
It's a-
why does really weird, stupid shit happen when you're in school, but not in the real world?
Because that's where you spend the majority of the first
Yeah.
18 years of your life.
Aye, no, I'm not even talking about that. It's
Well,
like
not first. Yeah.
stupid
I mean?
shit from like if you went to a workplace and a man brought soup in a bag and
'cause
ate
they're
it with
children.
his hands. No. I once saw a man.
Aye, but we.
A man. This is a man, right? He was 17 years old. That's a man.
No.
What's that?
Yes, it is.
18-year-old?
You're grown up by then.
Right, wait there.
You're not a
I'll,
man,
I'll
though?
just, I'll just, I'll stop
You're
you.
a man.
I'll stop you a second, right? It's like it wasn't like he just fucking came in school with a packed fucking
Yes,
bag of.
I know what you mean.
soup.
These fucking Dairy Dunkers.
He wanted the soup, had no spoon. The container was busted.
It's a man who really wants some soup.
Like a normal person probably would have threw it in
It's
the
probably
bin.
some lovely
a
soup.
normal person.
But like,
Did St. Joe's not have a canteen? Just go grab a spoon.
I know, but RE was like from that wall to that wall,
Ah, I see.
and then the canteen was way up at the far side of the school.
Once saw a 17-year-old man.
Nope.
Well,
You're
a
wrong.
17-year-old,
A young man, you
a
could
17-year-old young man, right? You're still grown up enough. At 17, I was
Banging eyes and
That was-
don't lie.
nah,
I'm 21 and I'm still not grown up,
bucking
to be honest.
twos and throwing up at the back.
That doesn't rhyme.
Doesn't at all, but that's what happened. And I once saw a man have a tantrum and smash. Do you remember those like frubs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
they were
the
little.
wee things of yogurt. Yeah, smashing over his head. I just keep doing it like in fucking Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man.
Was he pushed?
No, he was like a completely normal person. There was nothing wrong with him, but he just went full Dustin Hoffman.
He
for,
must
like,
have had
5 minutes.
He had the fucking skull of a fetus. A fucking frub could not break off his head.
No, it did. That's what I mean. He smashed over his head, and it broke. Like yogurt went all over his head. Went all over his head, and he just that was it. This was like first break time. So this is like 11 o'clock in the morning. He had to spend 4 more hours in school, covered in fucking strawberry fruit.
We just look it up.
So wait, like if
Get
somebody
Davey
did
Wilson
that,
to just get it off his hand.
you did met somebody did that in fucking work, you'd stay away from that motherfucker because that
I would stay away from.
shitbag's crazy.
But why was he doing it? Was he like, did someone annoy him?
Yeah,
That's alright then.
not really.
He's a valid reason.
Unacceptable
Was there
behavior for a 17-year-old.
Was there something wrong with him?